Hello everybody and welcome back to the Grizoo. Today we're jumping right into it and we are building a Anteater exhibit to go with our bug bungalow, because what's more fitting than having a predator right next door to the bugs. And just like the tiger ate the tapir and the orangutan, hopefully we don't have the same thing happen where the anteater escapes into the bug exhibits and eats all the bugs. I guess it would really just be the ants that we need to worry about, but yeah. So yeah, another extension off the side of our bug bungalow, trying to make it fit in. Those corners didn't really match, so we're gonna fix those up with those columns right there. And then we're gonna raise the roof and bring it all the way down. And now for this exhibit, we want to have an indoor area and an outdoor area, just so that the train has something interesting to look at and try to see while they're riding past us. So here we're making the doorway for our little anteaters to come in and out of, and we will finish this in a minute. At first I was going to use an enrichment item, the leaf, I can't remember what it's called exactly, but I was going to use that in the doorway, but I want to make it easy for the keepers to come in and out, so I wasn't sure if they were able to do that, so I ended up changing it. But we're going to add a few windows in the back, just to lighten it up. I know they are typically displayed at nighttime because I believe they're nocturnal, but for the most part the exhibit's going to look fairly dark and have kind of a nocturnally vibe. And I decided to delete that glass just because I thought the keeper entrance would look really nice right there. And there is the outer shell, pretty much all done. So we're just going to add this pathway that kind of connects us back to our fennec fox exhibit from last episode. Duplicate another column, and we're going to add our boundary. Now we're going to add our gate in, trying to center it as close as possible, and cover it up with a door frame. Then to get rid of this little gap that we have in between there, we're just going to use some limestone pieces and cover it up. Now we're just gonna clean up the barrier a little bit more, make the exhibit a little wider And here comes what I thought was an anteater, but I accidentally ended up ordering an aardvark, which, as you probably know, we already have in our zoo already. So, yeah, miscalculation on my part. Sorry, fella. We'll put you back in the aardvark enclosure, and we'll order some anteaters. Anteaters are going to require a lot more space than the aardvark, so I had to come back through and adjust that. Which is kind of crazy, because aardvarks needed like 3,000 something, and the anteaters needed like almost double that, which they're about the same size, so it's kind of interesting. But yeah, so we're just gonna extend this out. I decided to add another pathway just to make it easier for keepers to get in and out and not be in a dead end. So here I am just trying to maximize the amount of space, which we got lucky because it took a lot of space to accommodate these guys. So here we are ordering our anteaters. And here they come. Or one of them at least. And there he is. The right animal, not the wrong animal. Alright, so now we're gonna do some terrain painting. Sticking with mostly dirt on the inside because there's not a lot of sun inside, so there's not gonna be a lot of grass. Get a nice dead tree and then some reeds that'll have grow lights above them just to make it make sense. And then I wanted to add like a little waterfall feature. I thought about doing it on the back as well, but I don't know, it looked a little forced and kind of weird, so I didn't. Now we're just going to add some rocks all over. Just to make a nice little backdrop for our anteaters. And then I almost forgot to add the glass, but here we are putting the glass in so it'll match the fennec fox exhibit. And here we are adding the lights, which in the end we do actually end up turning blue. I don't know if I have the footage for that for this video, but just to make it a little bit more of a nocturnal looking exhibit. Here we are. That is the privacy stump, just to give them a little place to hide out of view from people. And then just using these rocks to cover up the backside of the waterfall. We're just gonna hide this enrichment item in the dirt. And then we're going to hide this piece of, I think it's limestone. For some reason I couldn't bury it, so we're just gonna hide that with a bunch of roots and flowers and dead leaves and stuff. just make the staff entrance a little bit more nicer looking. Add some bushes, and then I wanted a bigger tree for the centerpiece there, and this one looked pretty nice, so I decided to use that. I think it fits well with the train, and yeah. So here's that thing I was talking about earlier. I think it looks nice, but I ended up going with the walkthrough exhibit doors. And now, since the main viewing area is inside, I decided to take a bunch of the enrichment and kind of bring it inside, just so the guests don't feel really cheated out of their experience. The train, I guess, isn't as important as like the inside view, but there is still the mud pit, and there is an outside viewing area right here, with our little anteater right there, giving our guests a nice experience up close. And then here comes one coming on the inside. Yeah, I love these guys. They're very cute. I do go through and add a little bit more lighting on the inside just to make it a little nicer. But here is the pretty much final walkthrough. You can see that there are our anteaters right by that tree. Here's the outside viewing area. As you can see, the train track will have a nice view if they are outside. And we'll head through the staff entrance, and there's one taking a nap, and the other one is by the waterfall enjoying a nice sip of water. I hope you all had a wonderful time at the Grizoo. This could be the last episode, but it is not a goodbye, because I have a great zoo that I've been working on for a long time. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know all about it. And if you follow me on Twitch, you would have heard about it like, I don't even know, 3 months ago? Maybe. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So follow me on those platforms, and the next upload will be that video.